iPad mini or iPad 4th generation? What should you choose? Well, I'm here to help you. Don't know if I'm going to put the intro in there. Depending on if I feel like it later. So, how are you guys? Let me know down in the comments. You're going to have to let me know a lot of stuff down in the comments, so just get ready to start typing. So, first of all, I'd like you to tell me which you would choose right now. Would you choose the iPad mini or would you choose the iPad 4? Now, think of it as you're getting them for free. You can't sell them. So don't think about price, think about which you'd rather have. Or, like you get... Okay, well, you know what? Scratch that. We're actually going to talk a little bit about price in this video. But, so, I have over here... Sorry. The iPad 4th gen, right here. So it's got the Lightning connector, A6X processor, Retina display. So I have that right here, and I love it. I love this. I love this right now. But I did go to the Apple Store today for the first time since the iPad mini came out. The iPad mini is awesome. It really made me question whether I wanted this. It really did. I really wish I'd gotten the iPad mini. That's sad, isn't it? I'd rather have the mini than the full size. The more high-powered one. So just from reviews and stuff that I've seen on YouTube, apparently iPad mini can handle pretty much every single game this can. Just determines on how fast it loads up. I can wait like 10 seconds more for a game to load up. And 10 seconds, that's like a drastic amount extra. Like, I don't think it would take near that much longer. But like, the iPad mini, I loved the size. I did. This, I thought I wouldn't care about the size, that I would like the bigger screen. But I found myself wanting to hold it with one hand, and that's very difficult. On the iPad mini, it was easy. I didn't have to like super stretch my hand out and really, how do I say this without sounding perverted? I'm just not, because it's gonna sound perverted no matter how I say it. So, sorry, sorry, I had to pick something up. I didn't expect that. I don't know why I did that. It was stupid, but yeah. So, really, I'm just going to try to give you a few things on why I would choose over full-size iPad. I would choose the iPad mini, regardless of price. Like, if they were the same price, I'd want the iPad mini now. Okay, so I'd rather have the 64 gig for sure than the 16 gig of the iPad mini. I'd rather have the 64 gig iPad mini than the 16 gig of this. I'm not going to use any more than 32. I am going to use 16 though. So 32 was kind of the, perfect realm for me, but when you get this, I can't afford the 32 gig. So I got the 16. I already used like half of it. It's sad. So, the iPad mini. Why should you pick that over the full-size iPad? The full-size iPad has a bigger screen. But the full-size iPad, compared to the iPad mini at least, is freaking heavy. I'm not kidding you. It is freaking heavy. Like, holding it right now, it's not that heavy. But, like, I often use it, like, play I play Temple Run a lot because I'm a nerd. Or, not really a nerd, but I'm kind of addicted to Temple Run right now. I don't know if my high score is an impressive score or a non-impressive score. 9 million. What's your high score? Tell me. Let me know. You can answer as many questions that I say as you want. But where was I going with this? So yeah, but like I normally like lay in bed or whatever, just sort of watching TV or something, and I'm playing Temple Run, like up, down, left, right, and then I do this. After like 10 minutes of holding this while laying down on your back, it's heavy. This gets really heavy and hurts. Starts to like make my hand kind of like feel like I've been holding something heavy up. I highly doubt that would happen with the iPad mini because it's so thin and so light. Like I just picked it up and it was like, whoa, that is awesome. Rule number 2. The experience on the iPad is great. Like, I like the full screen, and I like that, you got kind of like, all the apps work on it. But what I found is, all the apps work just the same way on the iPad mini. You see the exact same amount of text on web pages, what I've heard. I didn't really get into the web while I was at the Apple Store. But the way that they did it was they made the experience just like on the full-size iPad in a thinner and lighter tablet. So you get, first of all, the same app performance, just not loading up as fast. And apps might crash a little bit more because they do crash sometimes in my full-size iPad, but that's normally only when I have like 20 open in the background. So okay, term number 3 is kind of lame, but it's got everything the full-size iPad does. But what does that mean? It has Siri. It has dictation. There is nothing software-wise that the full-size iPad can handle that the iPad mini can't. The iPad mini can take on every single thing this full-size iPad. Performance might not be quite as good, but the thinness of it, I can't get over the thinness of it. It blew my mind in the Apple Store. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it blew my mind. I was just like, what? What? Mind blown. Yeah. I'm a freak. So yeah. I even did the little thing where piano app, they had GarageBand installed on all of them. Okay, that wasn't perfect, but that was awesome. I don't know. It was fun actually being able to play the piano on an iPad mini because, it's fun. This video was very unorganized. I'm sorry. I just sort of, winged it. Which probably isn't the smartest idea, but what are you going to do? Number 4. Pricing. Now, come on, I have to go into pricing a little bit. So, what would I actually go into pricing? Well, first of all, 16 gig iPad mini, you will save $170. So, if you want to spend that $100 on doubling the storage to 32 gigs, you still save $70. $70. And you get double the storage. And then, if you pay another $100 for 64 gigs, you get 64 gig iPad mini for only $30 more than the 16 gig full-size iPad. When the iPad mini can handle everything that this full-size iPad can. I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know why I went with the full-size iPad. I thought that it would be a lot faster. Now I don't think that so much anymore. I don't think it would be that much faster. But of course, iOS 7's coming along pretty soon, like in a year or so. A little less than a year. Beta will come out summer 2013. The iPad mini will probably not be able to handle that very well. Because my iPod Touch is running, a 2-year-old processor. It's a 4th gen. And, it's kind of slow. Of course, I did jailbreak it a while back. I did do a full restore, but my iPod Touch has never been the same since I jailbroke it. So, I don't recommend jailbreaking on any device. If you want customization, go for Android. Yeah, an Apple freak just told you to go for Android. You know what? I don't know if I am an Apple freak. I love Apple, the company. I love their products. I don't think they I do not think they make the best smartphone, though. Sad, huh? I can't stay loyal to Apple when it comes to the iPhone 5. I'll probably change my mind a million times, but right now, I think that the Galaxy S3 or the Galaxy Note 2 are the best smartphones out there. I really want to get one. I've already tried the full experience of iOS. I've tried an iPod Touch, iPad. I love iOS for tablets, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want an Android tablet. But an Android phone, I want to have. First of all, I do not use my phone that much. I don't use my phone. I use this way more than my phone. Because I'm unpopular and don't call or text anyone. Because I'm a loser. No, I'm serious. I only have like 20 contacts. If I even have that much. I actually have a Galaxy S Vibrant. It's sad. But this is not a video about iOS versus Android. Maybe I'll do that someday. Okay. So here comes where I ask some questions. I know I've been asking questions all along the way, but I would like to ask a few more. 1. How do you think I can improve? No. 1. What do you think of this video? Like, what did you think of it? Did you like it? Because it was kind of simple, not super high quality, didn't work too hard on it, just sort of winged it. It's just sort of me talking. So, I guess if you like my personality, you would like it. If you don't like my personality, you'd kind of hate it. So, hopefully you liked my personality and we'll give it a thumbs up. Alright, number 2. What do you think I can do to improve? I will take criticism. Please don't try to be mean, but feel free to, give me things I can improve upon, because I don't want to spend hours on every video. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sit down, make a video, edit it for hours. First of all, that's boring for me. Second of all, what's the point? Do you want to see, like a 3-minute video telling you everything you really need to know? Or would you rather see a 7-8 minute video with everything you need, plus some stuff you don't need, but that is helpful? It's really your choice, but I really like these style videos kind of more because you just sort of get to know the person who's making the videos more. You kind of get a more feel for their personality. When those people who just make like, they cut out every little inch of stuff where it's not necessary, I don't know who they are. Not at all. Like, there's no way for me to know even anything about them. So yeah, go ahead and tell me something you'd like to see in a video, but mainly try to keep it for, just please don't tell me you need to spend hours on editing it, because I don't want to. I don't want to spend hours editing it. That's pretty much all the questions I have to ask you. Oh, and remember, please tell me which you'd rather have, the iPad or the iPad mini. More people would probably rather have this. I recommend you go to an Apple store. You use them both. The performance on the iPad mini, from what I saw, was excellent. I'm not saying this is a bad tablet. This is by in no means a bad tablet. It just can get kind of heavy, and the screen is pretty big, so it's hard to carry around, which isn't a huge deal for me, because it's not like I'm carrying around a tiny bag anywhere. I have like a backpack that I take to school, and this fits in there fine. But the iPad minis, I really want one now. My next iPad probably will be an iPad mini. A year, 2 years from now, that iPad mini is mine. Probably the iPad mini 3 or 4. Because probably won't get the 2, which will have like probably an A6 processor and a Retina display. Maybe an A6X. You know what? Stop it. I need to stop. Alright, so please subscribe if you like it. I will catch you all later. Peace. Nope. I figured out the last time I filmed a video that I need to come up with my own closing thing. Can't steal one from someone else like Soldier Knows Best. I totally said it like he does. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna come up with one. Homework for you guys. What do I need to say at the end of every video? Please tell me. I'd like to know what you think. Catchphrase or something. Just like an outro kind of saying that I say at the end of every video. Most thumbs up, I will say it in the next video. Unless it's inappropriate. Like has a bad word or something. Goodbye.